Akwari who you mean no na. Instead of you to say action, you can say feel how is life? How are you doing, Charlie? This one, yes, sure. The way Kamala Harris has blown hits on the power Ghana, yeah, I didn't know. Say, if we say there are people that are smart and there are people that are lawyers and there are people that are smart lawyers, different. So, Akufo-Addo shows us the difference. You see the way he intentionally skipped the conversation on the LGBTQ by just simply acting as if he has no say when it comes to what the court decides, and in a nice way swerving the Ghanaians who are trying to get him to outrightly dismiss LGBT conversation. Charlie, this one oh, you're quick to now you're just in case you're not aware. Can Nasiri is in Ghana? Nasiri it's in Ghana. Or Bema Sugar Titi who was those of you who are expecting the face of Sugar Titi, the war is now. The one has traveled all the way, which is according to government from America. Everyone will be working on Ghana. Hey, it's youth here. Well, let's move on then. Coded of 4x4 says that 4x4 never ever broke up. Just like this 4x4 people, they are taking Ghanaians for a ride. 1 minute, just say, oh, maybe fear, they are on TV fighting and just say, no, Coded say he's coming back. He'll come and drop once his business is in good standing. He will drop a song, and then 4x4 will drop a song. Now I really don't know what the 4x4 will now entail, because the last time I checked there, now on a Captain Planet, they are not school like that. But I'm hoping, we are hoping that these groups, they stand and they work, because 4x4 is, they're powerful. So if they can come back in peace, and if they can admit to us that there was a problem and they have fixed it and they are moving forward, and not make us feel like the whole time they were doing the thing, there was really nothing. And as I said, they are playing with our intelligence. That's what I don't like. But if they have made peace and they are coming back, I am all for it. Coded is still talking, and he's still saying that all the young guys that are making money small from music, invest in a business. So invest. Invest, because a time will come you will need these businesses, and if you invest now, by the next 5 years, 10 years, these businesses might have grown. So invest in small businesses, because it really makes a difference at some point of your career. Now, Sister Fia is going for a tour. Now, Sister Fia no home. Tour or from April to August, US tour, just any pap be out stage be out. So all of you that have been meaning to get Sister Fia to perform for you in the US, please come and carry go, because Sister Fia, why you ready now? And to copy a soldier for the police for their bomb, civilians that hey, Ghana, there you go. If the police and civilians get an issue, now military now military and already soldiers, they are military and police, they are bomb in town, and then the civilians are the ones that say, hey, of a quarter. Now we put on now one of the head of the police service have come out to speak, say nobody can intimidate them. Now nobody in uniform can feel like they have the right to do anything to the police, and anytime as military person or whoever tries to attack a police, fire for fire. It's any people talk. Now you're a civilian, now when you fire Libya, Kofi, leave the street, because the police is willing to open fire with the military on the street as long as they feel like nobody can bully them. Now when you can't, hey, Ghana, you are not safe. I don't feel safe here in Ghana. Now la will be a lewen le chop just say ne pencil art and there's a person out of his wife, and then Lorraine Ejna dating I'm feeling lonely. This one is by Jalid. Come about tonight. Let me read the caption Lorraine puts under this particular post. Now, I want to read now. Those of you that have been saying that Lorraine no. On Shana and Table for so Lorraine Table for go to my trust ideally. According to Lorraine, you are the love of my life, and I promise we will be together forever when I return. I have never loved anyone I have never loved another person the way I love you, and cannot wait to close the distance between us once and for all. Why is the way relocating to the US, or is the wife coming back? I don't know if she's in the US or UK, but is she coming back, or Lorraine is relocating permanently? Because if you say you are closing the gap and you are not forever there, what is going on? When you're patrol, we have some more laughter in us that you need to get out of us, people. What is the conversation here? Oh, you won't come back, or you're coming back, or she's coming with the family. What is it? What is it? Please place this conversation in the right perspective for us now. Saying that you can't wait to close the distance. No, what kind of English is that? Close the distance. Still, on people chopping laugh in Konkonsa celebrated his 40th birthday. Yes, 40th. When you see these people, when they are smallish and they are looking all, you think they are young boys that you can be doing things. 40 years on this planet, and Konkonsa is chopping love because his wife Victoria Lebanese threw a beautiful birthday for him. And I'm telling you, the stars that pulled up for Konkonsa, his work though, the stars that showed up shows you that they really appreciate him and his work. So we want to wish him a happy birthday. And the way Konkonsa was all over his wife crying or say whatever it is, I'm like, hey Konkonsa, are you telling me that you didn't know that the birthday was coming on? Konkonsa, are you telling me? Are you with the microphone now? Or we waking up as an influencer? Almost around the point was a camera now. No, our play. No, almost a real show. Then but we wish him a happy birthday. And we are certain that God will continue to bless him and his business. Now, moving on, Kwame Eugene has spoken about how it feels like to be an artist on a label and an artist without a label. But I don't know if he can speak in the capacity of not being on a label though. Because Kwame Eugene, what label says, but according to Kwame Eugene, it is hard being on a label sometimes, because sometimes as an artist on a label, you don't have the liberty to do certain things. And he gave a very typical example that sometimes when I recorded this song, I recorded. She said, and I said, my birthday, be a little minute, I can't say, but I recorded track to head you with yet. Now, my pa. Then he will submit the song, and then the label will say, no, yeah, but it's 15 against 1. And again, they are open. Also, he remembers when he gave the No Dolly hit to Keche. Project now on one day, na Keche mobile or the mom, and that project, and they woke up and the song was a hit. You see, the label was angry because hit na really home. So how do you pick the hit and dash to somebody? You get it? But Kwame Eugene is also saying that he's certain there will be challenges as an independent artist. All I will say is Kwame, because their decisions is what has made you the Kwame Eugene you are now, the hits that you have, and the whichever thing. Stay there, because if you leave and you are an independent artist, you know taste time here too. The Sarkodie that you are comparing he being a single artist, and then Sarkodie is not like every artist. Don't just take Sarkodie as the case study. Take other artists who have tried this independently and see how their career has reached. They are anomalies. Sarkodie is an anomaly. Please don't compare yourself to Sarkodie. Now let's move on to Medical. Medical is back on Twitter. Yeah, after being suspended by Elon Musk. In fact, he's back. And this one, the wife now in the tweet here. The wife no tweet here, announcing the husband's comeback. This is the post she made. I don't know if I have the post, but she was like, my boyfriend is back on Twitter, so follow him, and then the handle is out there. So if if you miss medical and his things on Twitter, he's back and he's back for good. And Twitter agenda boys, please do not report him this time around. Now Mercy Siedu of Kumawood has gotten a man arrested because the man is called Kwame Boga. Kwame Boga is, I think, is also in the Kumawood space, and he's saying that 70% of Kumawood actresses are hookup girls. And then when she was trying to correct this guy in Yamoho also came in and finally the guy has come to apologize. Say, "But your mommy, me yawoba, I didn't man can hear, but I really don't know what might have caused or what might have triggered the arrest. But if the guy says 70% of them, it means that there are 30% who are clean. So unless you are asking him to give a proof of the 70% and he's unable to, and you are arresting him, I really don't know why he was arrested. However, these conversations, it is not good. You are in the space. If I obey your hook up, and the kind of things you say, it denigrates the industry now. Some patches say if there's no money, anything on hook up girls and the life they are living is not really from there, then it means that the men in the industry to the life you are living, it doesn't matter, because I'm sure the amount the women make is the same amount men make. So should we say that most of fraud on the side? Should we? And I'm also gigalos on the side to make money. Don't do that to women. I hate that. As I said, the police and so that with their boy and into then give and take. Now Sarkodie there's an interesting conversation here. The head of Tigo at the time, that was Jesse has said something very interesting, and Sarkodie has shared it on his social media and has also said something. Now he said at the time when he was the boss of Tigo and then they were billing Sarkodie for an event, Sarkodie said he was going to charge a certain amount and it was high, and according to Jesse Japan, he was like, no, this is too much, I can't, like, it's too much. And Sarkodie said, if I don't charge you this high amount, the people behind me cannot charge you this amount. So according to Jesse Japan, he was bigging up Sarkodie for being a leader and taking that initiative to ensure, say, if or no charging 100,000 or better, they send your bear, the young ones can also charge a good amount, because if Sarkodie lowers his price to, let's say, 50,000, how can Last Minute mention 100,000? He can never mention 100,000 because Sarkodie is way bigger than Last Minute. But for him to ensure, says, one day Last Minute can come and say, I want 80,000, he might as well charge higher so that he gives the young people behind him the opportunity to charge more. Now, this is what Sarkodie said from after he copied this video by Jesse Japan, and then he said, don't remember the convo, but that definitely sounds like the boy. LOL. Creative industry has a lot to offer to the nation's growth, and my praise is for creative to get what they deserve, to be able to invest and create more. It's an extremely expensive profession. Let no one lie you. Big ups to Big Boss Jesse. So this is what is happening. Stonebwoy saw a message in my at 6 p.m. If the show goes before 6, meet me catch up. But so when some card I said, show no coin and send a Stonebwoy message name. But fella, Charlie, mommy, try in the comment section. And thank you. My name has been Tilly Eki in the park.
OnePlay. At last, your music.